Hi guys, my name is Mohammad Zaman and in this tutorial we will learn how to make a micro niche blog in 15 minutes. But before we do that, let us understand what is a niche blog. Creating content in a particular field is known as blogging. It could be in various forms like writing, photography, or some other kind of media. For example, videos. These days we have video blogs and that is known as vlogging. Now blogging could be on any topic what you write, or create content for that matter. But if you want people to come to you regularly, you need to stick to a topic. If not you, at least your website or your blog. Our world is moving towards specialization. And that is not only the case with internet, but also in the real world. When you get a viral fever, you go to a medical doctor. But whenever you have a problem with your tooth, you don't just go to a doctor. You go to a doctor who is specialized in that field, a dentist. Similarly, you'd prefer going to a gastrologist if you have a stomach problem, and so on and so forth. Niche blogging is blogging in a specialized segment of a topic, product, or a service. I believe that you have got an idea now what I'm talking about. So let me explain this with an example of a micro blogging. I have this image over here. So let's say that you select a particular topic on weight loss. Now the volume on weight loss is 201,000 per month. That is a lot. So the chances of your blog to rank on Google search results is very low because the competition is very high. Similarly, if you add one more keyword to it, weight loss tips, the volume is still very high, but the competition is slightly lower than the first one. And let's say you add few more keywords. So you have added weight loss tips at home. Again, the volume is very high and the competition is moderate. And let's just say you add a long tail keyword like this one. Weight loss tips at home for working moms. Then you see the volume is quite low, but the competition is very low. It is almost zero. But there are still quite a lot of people who are searching for it. And you can rank very well on Google search results with this. People will come to you and they will read your blog. And if you monetize your website, you can generate a decent income. And let me show this to you with a live example. Let us open a new tab. And I recently wanted to buy loafer shoes for myself. So I searched for it on the internet and I got so many results. It is around 23 crore results, and ranking on this keyword on the internet is very difficult. So if you want to write something about loafers, you can add some more keywords to it. So let me add buying guide, something like this. And now you can see the results have reduced significantly. Moreover, if I were to add few more keywords, if I were to add in India, you'd find that the results have reduced even more. And I've read many of these articles and they are not that good. They do not guide you well in buying loafers in India. And remember guys, content is everything. If you really want to grow in blogging, you need to offer good content to people. So if on this date, as of 29th September 2021, if you were to make a blog on this particular keyword, so there is a good chance that you can rank better on Google search results. So you can create a blog on loafers and you can create content around this kind of shoes. I personally wear loafers, so I can write it is very easy to wear and take it off, and there are different kinds of loafers as well. As you can see, there are no stripes on this particular shoes, but we have this kind of strip like leather on this top. I do not know what they call it. Moreover, you can guide them on this topic. Like if I were to open this particular shoes, you'd find that this shoes looks really good, but it has a very bad sole. I would never buy this kind of shoes because the sole is at the bottom and around the sole we have got this upper material. This gets rubbed off very easily and the shoes get worn out very easily and then they are no longer wearable. So I would never buy this kind of shoes. So you can guide them like this. So you can create a blog and create content around this kind of shoes. So this was one of the example. Now I have selected a particular keyword on which I want to rank. So I have added that keyword in my blog. I've made a blog on that keyword which says summer wear in India in 2021. Let's find out how we can make this website and can create this blog so that it is search engine optimized and rank better on Google search results. And along with this, I'm also going to teach you how to make this website which we have in this tutorial. So let's get started. And to make any kind of website, whether it be whatever. And to start making a website, you need two basic things: a domain name and a web hosting. The domain name is simply the name of the website. It is like mohammadzaman.com or google.com, facebook.com, whatever you name it. Generally, it is on your business name. And the second thing that you need is a web hosting. And a web hosting, in simple words, is a powerful computer, a server which keeps all your files used in your website. It has a lot of storage and a lot of RAM, which keeps it very fast. This server is on day and night so that anyone around the world can open your website at any given time. Web hosting plays a very important role for the website speed, performance, and ranking your website on top of Google search results. A good web hosting will ensure better speed, better performance, and better security of your website. But there are a lot of web hosting available on the internet, but in this tutorial I'm going to use the web hosting which is the most trusted WordPress hosting. If you'd come to wordpress.org, this is the official WordPress website, and if you'd go to hosting, you'd find that Bluehost is the #1 web hosting company. So all you have to do now is open a new tab and write mohammedzaman.com/bh. BH stands for Bluehosting. This link is also given in the video description, so you do not have to type it. And this is the official website of Bluehost. If you'd scroll down, you'd find 4 plans over here. And depending upon the country from where you are, your extension changes. Like I live in India, so my extension has changed from .com to .in. Alright, and over here in India, we have got 2 server locations. One is USA and the other is India. Over here you can see the United States data center is selected. I want to use India data center, and that is why I have selected that. So as you can see, we have 4 plans over here, and the basic plan starts from as low as 179. So it is very affordable, and in the basic plan you can host only one website, but in the remaining plans you can host unlimited number of websites on Bluehost. So let's just say I have this website of mine, mohammedzaman.com. I will show you how to install WordPress. It is not installed yet, and I will also show you how easy it is to install WordPress on Bluehost. So let's just say I'm hosting this website on Bluehost. This is actually hosted on Bluehost, and like this I can host unlimited number of websites on Bluehost, okay, in these plans. Next we see that we get SSD storage. So unlike HDD storage, SSD storage is much faster. It is like 10 to 15 times faster than HDD storage. Many of the hosting providers use HDD space, but Bluehost use SSD space. It gives 50 GB of SSD storage in the basic plan itself, and it gives unmetered SSD storage in rest of the plans. But first let us discuss how much of storage we need actually. So if you'd come to my website, mohammedzaman.com, this entire website, you'd see that we have all these content over here. If you'd go to tutorials, we have the rest of the contents over here as well, and we have the content in contact us page as well. So you can imagine how much 50 GB is, even if you choose the basic plan. Alright, so you'll not face any shortage for storage. Next we have bandwidth. Over here we are getting unmetered bandwidth even in the basic plan itself. So bandwidth, let me tell you what exactly bandwidth is. It is the number of visitors, the traffic your website can handle. There are few hosting providers which will not be able to tolerate a lot of traffic, but Bluehost will be able to tolerate it easily. And then we are getting domain for 1 year. In the basic plan itself, you're getting 1 year domain for free. So whatever plan you choose, you do not have to buy a domain from elsewhere. Alright, you're getting a domain from here itself. And like I said, it works very well with WordPress. So we are getting WordPress website builder over here. And if you scroll down, I don't think this needs to be explained. Okay. SSL certificate. SSL certificate is very important these days. Even on this website, you'd find that there is a lock over here. If you click on this lock, it says connection is secured. Not having SSL certificate on your website makes your visitors' data vulnerable to attacks. So it is especially for those websites who want to accept payment. So all the credit card number and all the CVV data that you enter into your website is vulnerable to attack if you do not have an SSL certificate. And Bluehost will install SSL certificate on all the domains that you keep over here. Next we have automatic daily malware scan. Alright, and then we have speed boosting CDN, and they are providing it for free. That's a very big thing. CDN actually stands for Content Delivery Network. What it basically means that it keeps a copy of your website on different servers. Alright, like we have over here India selected over here as a server location. it will keep a copy of your website in USA as well. So what will happen if a customer or a visitor wants to visit your website mohammedzaman.com from USA, the visitor can access your website from their own data center itself. And by doing so, your website speed will increase. And if someone is trying to hack into your website, they will think that your website is located in the US server. So they will try to hack, but they will get nothing because the actual website is stored in Indian server. Alright, so CDN not only boosts the speed of your website, but it also secures it. And if you scroll down further, you'll find that we have email marketing tools available in Bluehost. Then we have WordPress website migration. So if you have a website hosted elsewhere, you can ask Bluehost to migrate it into their server over here. You do not have to do anything at all, and that is free of cost. Now we have Bluehost SEO tools, and their SEO tools is just awesome. It will help you rank better on Google search results. And you will also get Microsoft Office email for 30 days free. This is just a trial. Free domain privacy. What free domain privacy is that whenever you buy a hosting, you get exposed to the internet, and you will get a lot of spam emails, buy this and buy that. You'll not get that if you'll buy a domain privacy. But over here it is free of cost. And in the end, and this is very important, you get free daily website backup. What this actually means is, see guys, whenever we design a website, things may go south. So it does happen sometimes that our website crashes, few of the plugins do not work, and that is why our entire website goes down. What free daily backup will do is it will restore the website from the previous day. So you'll get back all your work. So in my opinion, if you're new to websites and if you're new to WordPress, I would highly recommend you to go for this one, because these two plans cost the same, and we have additional 2 services which are really very important. Alright, so let us select this plan and let us find out how we can install WordPress on Bluehost. The next thing that it will ask you is to make your free domain over here. So you can enter a new domain over here. So let's just say I'm adding mohammedzamanbusiness.com. Alright, if you already have a domain name, you can enter that domain name over here and click on next. But let's just say I want to add a new domain. So I'm going to enter this one. I don't think this would be available. So let me click on next. It says the domain name is available. Make sure that your domain name is unique. I had already checked that it is unique, so that is why I had entered that. The next thing that I'm going to do over here is, first of all, I'm going to enter my name. So I'll enter my name and my business name, and then my country, and then my street address. So I live in BP Road. Alright, and my city, Mumbai, and the state. I live in Maharashtra, so I'm going to enter Maharashtra over here, and my PIN code and my phone number and my email address. Alright, so let us scroll down further, and over here we have package information, and for the plan account we have got 3 plans over here, 12, 24 and 36. I would recommend you to go for 12 month first. Now let's scroll down further, and I do not want website security, so my total amount is 6,499 rupees. And then again I can enter my details and then my CVV number. Scroll down further, click on I have read the terms and agreements over here, and click on submit. And once you have completed the payment, you'll go to the Bluehost website itself and click on login. And over here we have to enter the domain name or the email address with which we have registered the hosting, and then the password. You'll receive this password in your email itself. Alright, so I'm going to enter my password and click on login. Alright guys, congratulations, you are into the Bluehost dashboard. And like I mentioned before, it is super easy to install WordPress if you're using Bluehost. All that you have to do is click on this button, create a WordPress website. And over here we have an option of writing down our site name, and the site name that I have chosen is Sitrama. And for the site tagline, I want to write somewhere, just like this. And now click on next. And I do not want these plugins on my WordPress website, so I'm simply going to uncheck this and make sure that the directory box is empty. Now simply scroll down and click on next. And this will start your WordPress installation. And congratulations guys, your WordPress has been installed on your domain name. Now I want you to take a piece of paper and write down your username and your password over here. Once you click on this I button, your password will appear over here. Simply write it down somewhere because we are going to need it later. And you can log in into your WordPress website using this link which is given over here. So if I'm going to click on this link, it is directly going to take me to my WordPress dashboard. And the alternate way of logging in into your WordPress website, if you do not want to go through Bluehost, you can simply open a new tab and write down your domain name followed by /wp-admin, just like this. Now click on enter, and here you have to fill in your username and password. So I'm simply going to write down my username and my password and enable this checkbox so that I do not have to log in again and again, and click on login. Alright guys, so we have logged in into our WordPress website. Okay guys, so we have logged in into our WordPress website, and now let us find out how the front end of our WordPress website looks. Currently we are in the back end. So if you want to find out how it looks, let me just open it in a new tab. So this is how your WordPress website will look. And at the same time, you'd also find this message over here which says coming soon active. Now let me show you what exactly that is. Open a new browser or an incognito mode. And if I'm going to enter my domain name, if I'm going to go to my website, this is how it is going to look, which means that coming soon is actually active on my WordPress website, and I do not want that. So in order to deactivate that, we'll go to the dashboard, and then you're going to go to your Bluehost plugin, come to settings, and under settings you'll find site controls where you'd find coming soon page. You simply have to disable this. Just turn it off, and now if you'll go to your browser again and click on refresh, you'd find the same screen which you saw over here. And now let us start making our blog. So we'll come to a dashboard, and there are a few settings which are very important irrespective of what kind of website you want to make. And in order to make those settings, we'll simply just hover to settings over here, and we'll click on general. So you can edit your site title and your tagline if you want to from here as well, and make sure that your admin email address is correct. And most importantly, make sure that HTTPS is written over here. S stands for secure, and this ensures that SSL certificate is up and running. Alright, and now scroll down. Over here you'd find your site language. If you want to keep it English, then US English is fine. And for the time zone, I want it to be my own time zone. Since I live in India, I'll have to select Kolkata time zone. And now if you scroll down, you'd find there are several other options, date format, time format, on all these things. Simply click on save changes. I would like to add over here that if you add an S over here, if it was not written, and if you'd click on save changes after writing this S, you'd be logged out of your WordPress website. Simply log in again and continue your settings. Okay, so our general settings are complete, and now we'll go to permalinks. And for that, we'll simply click on permalinks over here under settings. And this is very important. Just make sure that post name is selected over here, because this is the most SEO friendly permalink available. So we'll scroll down and click on save changes. And with this, our basic settings have completed. Now we will install a new theme. I've shown you the front end of a WordPress website. It looks something like this, and this is actually the default theme of WordPress. So let's come back and install a new theme. Simply hover to appearance and click on themes. There are few themes which have already been provided by WordPress. There are few themes already available on our WordPress website. These are some default themes, and they do not offer a lot of customization. So we will install a new theme, and to install a new theme, you should find an add new button over here. Just in case if you do not find, you can click on this button, wordpress.org themes. Just click on it, and over here you can search for the theme that you want. Actually, we want to install Astra theme, which is over here, but I would like to show you how it works. So I'm going to search for Astra, although it was there. So search for Astra and you'll get your theme over here. So click on install, and we'll activate it right away. Once you have installed your theme, the rest of the themes are not that important. So we'll simply remove that. So we'll click on the first theme and we'll click on delete. Okay. And the second theme, we'll click on it, delete. Okay. And the third theme, delete. Okay. And the last one, delete and okay. Okay guys, now that we have only one theme installed on our WordPress website, here we have a notification which is asking us to install the starter template. Now I want to install this starter template. If you're getting this notification, you can either click on get started, or you can begin your installation simply by clicking on this link. From the menu list, you can simply click on plugins. all the plugins that have been installed and activated or deactivated are available over here. Now we do not need all the plugins that are available over here. So I'm going to remove those plugins which I do not want. So first of all, in order to remove the plugins, we'd first have to deactivate them. So you can click on this checkbox to select all the plugins that we have over here. And then you can take a bulk action from here and click on deactivate. I do not want to deactivate this plugin, Bluehost. So I'm going to uncheck this. And for the rest of the plugins, I also do not want to deactivate this plugin because I need it for my SEO. So I'm going to uncheck this as well. And now from the bulk action, first of all, I'm going to deactivate them. Click on apply, and all the plugins that you have selected will be deactivated now. You can see over here, selected plugins have been deactivated. And now I'm going to delete them as well. So I do not want this, but I want this, and I want this as well. And I'm going to delete them. Click on delete and click on apply. And this way, all your unwanted plugins will be deleted. Right now, we only have these 2 plugins activated, and we also want to install this plugin, which is starter template. And like I said, you can either start this from here, or you can click on add new. And over here, you can search for starter templates like this. I've already searched it before. That's why it is appearing in the drop down. So I'm going to select that, and your starter template will appear over here. Simply click on install now, and now activate. Select Elementor over here because we are going to use that. And here you'd find a lot of templates which you can import in your website in a matter of few seconds. Alright, some of them are premium while others are free. So we are going to filter this, and from this drop down, I'm going to select, first of all, I'm going to select blog. Then I'm going to filter only free. And it is this template that we are going to use. So select this template and just click on this import complete site from here. There are a few questions which they ask. I'm a beginner and I'm building it for my own company, right? Click on next. I do not want to provide my work email or my first name, so I'm going to skip this. So hold on tight, your website is getting imported. And congratulations guys, your website has been imported successfully. And let us find out how it looks. You can click on this button over here, but I'm going to use the link which I have on the top of the screen. Okay guys, so this is how your website looks now. And as you can see, it has been designed very professionally and it looks really beautiful. But I know there would be a lot of things which you want to change over here. So if you want to change something on your WordPress website, you simply have to click on this edit with Elementor option over here, which is going to take you over here. This is Elementor's drag and drop website builder. And let's say if you want to change this text which you see over here, you simply have to click on this pencil button over here. Let us first of all dismiss this notification, and you simply have to click on this pencil button and your text would appear, and your text would appear in the content section. And since my website is not Kara, I would like to change this name. So I'm going to write something like this. So this is how easy it is to change whatever you want to change in your WordPress website. And let us say if you want to change this background over here, you simply have to click on this section. You'd have to go to style and you'd find your image over here. Click on choose image. You'd find several images in the media gallery because we have imported this site. So let's say if you want to select this image, click on insert media and this image is going to get changed. Similarly, you can choose other images. If you go to free images and if you search for something like fashion, you'd get images related to fashion and you can choose any of them and this image will be imported. So let us scroll down, and similarly if you want to change this image over here, you simply have to click on this image and choose your file from here. And like this, you can change literally everything on your WordPress website. Click on the image and you can choose another image from here. And if you want to know more how to use Elementor, you can go to my YouTube channel and watch these tutorials which we have over here. I've used Elementor in all these tutorials, but I would recommend you to go for this one, online food ordering and restaurant website. I've explained a lot about Elementor websites over here. I've explained a lot about Elementor websites over here. So let's get back. And after you have made all the changes in your homepage, you simply have to go back and don't forget to update. Just click on update and click on exit to dashboard. So this was about how we can make changes on our pages. Now let's find out our posts. Click on post over here and click on all post. Okay guys, so this is a post page, and post simply means blog on our WordPress website. if you'll go to our website and if you'd scroll down at the bottom over here, you'd find that there are few posts. If you're going to click on read more, you will be taken to this blog. So let us come back and let us make some blogs. But because we do not need these blogs over here, I'm going to delete them all. From the bulk action, click on move to trash and click on apply. And this way you can delete all your posts. And now let me show you how we can make a blog or a post. Just click on this add new button. So I am targeting a keyword of summer wear in India in 2021. And then we'll add our content. I've already copied a content from the internet. I'm simply going to paste you and I'm going to show you how things work over here, how the Yoast SEO works and how you can rank. So we'll simply paste that article over here. So this was the content, and now let us find out what Yoast say about our content. It says that the readability analysis is good, but the SEO analysis needs improvement. Let us find out what are the improvements that they are talking about. Let us scroll down, and over here you'd find a lot of options by Yoast SEO. First of all, it needs to know the keyword on which you want to rank. So my keyword would be this one, summer wear in India in 2021. So I'm going to copy this and I'm going to paste it over here. And based on my keyword, it is going to again give me the analysis. The analysis right now is okay. Now let us scroll down, and here you'd find the Google preview of the post that you have written on the Google search results. So this is how it is going to look on Google. Then we have a slug. So let me show you what exactly a slug is. If you go to your website and whenever you visit a particular page or a post, you'd find that page name is written after your URL. This particular thing is your slug, and I want my slug to be this one, summer wear in India in 2021, right? So I'm going to paste it over here, and I want to replace the space that we have over here with the dashes or hyphens. So our slug is done. Now let us scroll down and let us find out the SEO analysis. What are the problems are we facing? We have currently 6 problems. The first is we do not have any image on our post. So let us add an image, and we'll come over here and I'm going to add the image on top. So to add the image on top, since we have not left any space, we'll click on this 3 dots and we are going to click on this insert before option and simply click on this icon which says add block and click on image. Click on media library and let us add an image. We'll add this one. Click on it and click on select. You can adjust the size if you want, and we'll scroll down and find out if the problems have reduced. Yes, the problems have reduced to 5. Then we need to add an internal link. So I'm going to add an internal link over here. I'm going to use this word to add an internal link. You can make it look a little more organic, but I'm going to just do that because I'm just showing you. So I'll add the contact page over here. You can write the entire URL or /contact would be just okay. So I'm going to do that, and let us scroll down again and find out the problems. Yes, they have reduced to 4. So let us find out the next one, which is key phrase density. It says we should add at least 2 times. So let's scroll up and let me add it over here. Buy expensive in summer wear in 2021 due to lockdowns. Now let us scroll down, and again we have reduced our problems. Our second problem is no meta description has been specified. So it is this meta phrase that they are talking about. So we'll add a meta description, and I'm simply going to copy it from here. So we'll copy this and we'll add a meta description. Paste it. Meta description actually appears when you open your Google search result. It is going to appear something like this. So your meta phrase goes right after the date. So again, our problems have reduced. So you should try to remove all the problems from your analysis results. And you would also notice over here that your SEO analysis is good now, which was needs improvement earlier. And this way you can optimize your post using Yoast SEO. And after making all these settings, you can click on publish and click on publish again. So it's time to find out how our post looks. So let us open it in a new tab. Okay, so this is how it looks, and it looks good. And then again you can go back to your post page and you can add some more posts on your website. And the last thing that we are going to do is customize our website. If you come over here, you'd find that we have not added any logo. So we'll add a logo. So you can click on customize from here, or you can go back and hover to appearance and click on customize. If you want to change your logo, you just have to hover over it and this pencil button would appear. Just click on this pencil button. And to change this logo, you can simply click on this button, change logo. Go to upload files, click on select files and select your logo from here. Okay, now click on select. You can also crop it, so let's crop it a little bit. Maybe this much is fine. Click on crop image and your logo is replaced. You can also adjust the size of this logo. So let's scroll down over here. You can, I think this much looks better. Click on publish and you are done. And come over here, we have only icons over here. It is not linked with any of the social media accounts. So we'll simply click over here and then we can link this icon by simply entering the URLs over here. You can also add few more social icons over here. Like I want to have Twitter over here. So let's add Twitter and click on add icon and Twitter is going to get added over here. Similarly, you can click on Twitter to add the URL over here, right? Click on publish and the changes will be saved. And with this, our website is complete. So let's come to our website again and scroll down if everything looks fine. Yes, everything looks perfect. If you want to change anything anyway, you know how to do it. Alright, so with this, we have completed this tutorial. If you have any questions, suggestion or advice, you can put down in the comments below. I would highly appreciate if you could like and share this video. So all the best and God bless you all.